Have you ever been mistreated by a friend? You know what I'm talking about. The one asks for a ride to work for the 40th time, or the one cancels our lunch appointment 10 minutes before or arrives 40 minutes later. We might regard those as obnoxious behavior. However, we don't realize how damaging those behaviors to our psychological health. It threatens our need to belong and our self-worth. And that's why it's so important to address this issue. In our social life, there is a theory called Interdependency Theory. It says that for people's interaction with each other in the society, just like in a market, we're looking for good buys. We seek interactions with others who would provide maximum reward with minimum cost. It says that we all know how to be polite and thoughtful for others and behave that way if we want. However, it takes work. For example, a person would never fart on a blind date and might fart at the dinner table after becomes a spouse. And he or she would say, "Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it." The point is that he or she can help it, just he doesn't want to go that far. It takes effort. Some might argue that I do have friends get out of their way or at a small cost to sacrifice themselves to help me. Yeah, things happen. They do that also for reward, a higher quality friendship. That's real friendship. In real friendship, people don't like unfairness. That's called equity theory. Of course, the under-benefited one will be unhappy and even may be resentful later. And how about the over-benefited one? Those ones will feel guilty. So if you have a friend keep asking for favors without any intention to pay back and don't feel bad at all, and that's not real friendship, that's exploitation. Here is a more important question: why we allow our friends treat us this way? I didn't say why our friends wanted to treat us this way. So the allow indicates our accountability for this. Like we're accountable for our social life. So when we allow our friends to treat us this way, we can not allow them to treat us this way, or disallow, is there a disallow in English? So, which indicates we have power in us if you're accountable for your own life. If it's all the other people's fault, then their behaviors are beyond our control, then we have no power over that. What we also need to know is that each one of us has a comparison level, which that when we interact with other people, how much value we want to get out of the result that we deserve, which decides how well we expect others to treat us. And then where does it come from? It comes from our past experiences dealing with other people. Let's say if you have very high rewarding experience when dealing with other people in the past, then you will have high expectations now. And that's why for a popular film star, no matter how well or highly respected that person is treated, and that person might not be happy. Or vice versa. If a person doesn't have very rewarding treatment in the past, probably that person doesn't have very high expectations. And also what's important is that when we expect less, we get less. The past has passed. There's still something we can do about it. That's why I wanted to introduce this book to you, Emotional First Aid. In this book, the author, by the way, is a psychologist, and he did a TED Talk, and his name is Guy Winch. You can check it out. He says that most of us only put in as much effort as the situation requires from us. Who? Most of us, including you and me. And me? Okay. If we can get away with being less considerate or less reciprocal, many of us will. Not because we're evil, but simply because we can. Have you ever done this? Are you the majority of us? Probably you're the minority, so this doesn't apply to you. So if people demand or expect more of us, we would do more. But when they don't, we don't make the effort. And why we don't make more demand? Because we have the mentality of beggars cannot be choosers. We think if we make more demands or expect more, however reasonable, that will cause other people to reject us immediately. But the truth is, those who did care about us, even somewhat, will respond to our objections or demand by demonstrating some kind of accommodation or consideration. Those who don't, they're not worthy of our friendship to begin with. The last thing is personal empowerment needs practice, persistence, and patience. Once we start to practice, we're going to see where is our weakness and strength. And then by practicing, we'll find out that which tool needs to be polished, needs to be improved. It's very possible that we won't make it on the first try. However, each setback is teaching us something, like to redevise our plan or our tool. I tried personally. It is scary. However, you'll be surprised to see it's like a dance. When we move, the other person move. And you'll be surprised to see there is results there. Like if we don't take action, there will be nothing there. Those tiny results will give us encouragement, give us some endorphins, and so make us want to do more and will be better and better. There will be a short briefing in Mandarin after this and for Mandarin learners. And also, please correct my English. 大家好，我们现在这期讲的是为什么朋友不拿我当回事儿，里面在社交里的一个成本收益原则。那就是我们交朋友的时候也像在市场上和别人做交易的一样，我们想在寻找付出最少，但是呢，性价比最高的回报的这样的人和这样的人交往。有的人可能说不是的，我的朋友对我都非常的真诚，那是因为你的朋友他在寻求的是一种真诚的友谊。因为在真诚的友谊里面人们是不喜欢占便宜或者是吃亏的。每个人呢，他在和别人交往的时候呢，他都有一个自己的价值标准，就是对别人的期望值，期望别人对你的尊重有多高或者是还是对你没有那么好。这个标准是从哪儿来的呢？是从我们过去的生活经历中来的。就是说，如果过去你一直都非常受别人的尊重，别人都对你非常的好，那么你的期望值就会高，反之呢就会低。但是我们的过去已经发生了，那么如果我对别人的期望值就那么低，我怎么改变呢？还是可以改变的。就像我刚才给大家介绍的那本书里一样那本书叫做《情绪急救》。那本书告诉我们说我们在跟别人交往的时候，我们大部分人都不会尽我们最大的努力去帮助别人呢，去为别人着想去对别人有礼貌为什么呢？不是因为我们是坏人，是因为我们得过且过能凑合过去就行，这是人的本性。但是如果我们的朋友对我们有更高的要求的时候呢，我们也能够做得到。但是如果朋友不要求的时候呢，我们就不做了。那为什么我们不敢向我们的朋友提出过高的要求呢？那是因为我们心里面有一种错误的观念，我们认为如果我们提出过高的要求的话，我们朋友就会觉得你怎么这么挑三拣四呢？就会远离我们而去。但是如果我们的朋友对我们确实是不够尊重的话你觉得他的这种做法是不合理的话呢，你提出要求来，真正关心在乎你的朋友会重新改善他们的行为但是如果那些个根本对你的建议对你的要求不理不睬的人，说明这些人根本从心里面就不在乎你，所以这些人从开始就不应该成为你的朋友。最后是在生活当中这个是需要练习的，我们需要有耐心，还要坚持练习下去，最后一定会有成效的。如果你想看这个中文的这个比较完全的完全版呢，可以到我的另外一个全中文的频道思维改变命运王破那个频道里面如果大家觉得我的频道对你有价值，还没有订阅的，欢迎你订阅，跟你朋友分享，然后给我点赞。咱们下次见。